Stop, honey. I didn't mean to do that, so honey. Annoying. I promise, John Kuckian.
Well, you know what people say about you?
What did they say?
They say you're a cheap version of my channel. Yeah. So you can go to Jeffree Star and go up his ass and do all the...
What up, everyone? It's your boy, Monn Lewis. Team Real. Welcome to my channel where I call out fake ass business and talk about YouTube drama. Okay, so there's been a lot of drama between John Kuckian, released some tweets and some videos, and today we're going to be talking about the tweets that he released talking about Rich Lux. And is he right about what he said about him? So if you're new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button with the bell, smash that like button, and if you guys have any story or leads, all my social media links are in the description below. So let's get straight into the drama. Okay, so I've spoken about John Kuckian this year, so you guys should know, but I don't think I've spoken about Rich Lux this year. For you guys who don't know who he is, he's another drama channel who used to be really good friends with John Kuckian. He basically hates me or whatever after I put him in check, after he made a video towards me after I exposed John Kuckian. I really think he was like a minion of John Kuckian at the time and really defending him, even defending him when Jeffree Star striked his channel or whatever. He even distributed the fake receipt that John Kuckian created and lied about who he got it from.
They were all in on and totally fine with fabricating completely and making non-existent drama out of.
Then a subscriber of mine sent me a photo of a tweet Jeffree Star tweeted and then deleted it for whatever reason. Here's a couple tweets here. Well, because the homophobic tweet is no longer on his account, the other one is. So was this a Photoshop tweet? Is this real? Because the homophobic remark is not there anymore. But someone did screenshot it and send it to me.
But then in this private message that Rich had between Dustin, he said, I'ma say. Which means a subscriber sent me this, that's what I'm gonna say. So he lied about where he got the information from.
Rich said that a subscriber sent this to him. No subscriber ever sent that to him. John Kuckian sent him this information.
Now, after he was forced to make that video about the whole John Kuckian thing, not mentioning John Kuckian's name, it's like everyone forgave him for all the shady shit he did and gave him a clean slate. If Donald Trump says he hates John Kuckian, he's gonna have new voters voting for him. Like, that's how bad he is. Not everyone, but I think a lot of people are operating on a place of hate, and because they hate John Kuckian so much, even someone who has a really shady past, as long as they denounce John Kuckian, it's okay, it's in the clear. Some people said they felt that he's changed to be a better person.
When people grow to be a better version of themselves, they usually admit the mistakes and apologize to the people that they deceived, including their own audience. That's when you know they've changed to be a better version of themselves, especially when they have the courage to do that, because it takes a lot.
Apologizing in the dark means nothing when you're a social media influencer. The good news is that he has apologized to some of the people that he has wronged. He has apologized to Peter Monn. Him and Dustin are friends again, but I don't know, I can't help but to feel that Dustin daily in his video.
There was a point in time, maybe like a year or so, where we didn't talk because the way, and when I say I mean like literal shit, like this person that got in the way of our friendship, and I don't know what that was, is literally like a shitball. He's our favorite stain from the UK. I'm not gonna...
He implied that John Kuckian was in the way of the friendship when really that was not the case. Like, Rich Lux is around 30, I think. I could be wrong. He's in his 30s. He's an adult. He makes his own decision. And you gotta keep in mind, he was also friends with John Kuckian for a very long time. Even with all the shady he has done, was exposed and everything. Now here are some of the things that he hasn't owned up to yet to his audience. Roll it.
You want to start and talk down to beauty gurus, huge beauty gurus, who, whether you like it or not, and whether you admit it or not, actually work for their money and put the time in front of and behind the camera, but you have no qualms with begging your own subscriber base for coin in every other video.
Basically, he's wanting you to donate money to him, send money to him through PayPal if you like his videos. son, you are a fraud. You're a f***ing fraud. You are manipulating your audience into thinking that, you know, you don't have any money. You are raking in money from YouTube.
More adverts in his videos. Whilst I may not agree with putting 7 ads in a 5-minute video, it's his channel and he can do whatever he wants on there. But to be out there doing the most with your adverts and then still be asking people to donate money to you, it's just, it's foul, it's so wrong. It's so wrong on so many levels. Your Snapchat, do I see you going places like Gucci, Tom Ford, all of these expensive luxury places? Well, maybe if you didn't go to these places and spend your items on this, then maybe you would have a lot more in your bank.
It makes calling beauty gurus out a little harder when you're low-key pushing your own sponsored products on Instagram. I mean, you know, there's that. And pushing your own line of ridiculously overpriced dime-a-dozen merch is totally okay, though.
Implying that you're not doing well and you need donation is very manipulative when you throw that towards your audience. I'd like to point out I have reached out to Rich Lux. There is a big time difference, and if he does respond, I'll give you an update. Anyway, John Kuckian recently got really triggered because Jeffree Star publicly tweeted, "I heard that Rich Lux lives in Houston. Like this tweet, if we should film together, would love to spill the tea." And you know John Kuckian saw that shit, he got mad. He was like, to pretend Rich Lux didn't launch his channel defending me from Jeffree and hasn't spent the last year talking smack about him in my texts. For the tea nearly convinced me to completely ditch Rich after he used me and her to grow his channel by consistently leaving comments on our videos and liking and commenting from fake accounts to make them get to the top.
Now, I do remember Here for the Tea talking about this. I don't know if she told me or if it was on a stream. I do remember her, and it sounded like she was frustrated that back then, this is after she wasn't friends with John Kuckian, that Rich Lux will go to their channels and then leave a comment. I don't know if it was like a popular phrase, like kaboom, kaboom, but he would leave a comment. Everyone would like give likes and stuff. I don't remember her mentioning anything about bots though. Saying that, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, of him leaving a comment. Like that means you get engagement too and your videos grow too. So if anything, Rich Lux helped your videos.
I kept quiet about so much, but it honestly tickled me watching Rich pretend to be excited about Jeffree, shouting him out because he called me and we laughed. Jeffree commented on one of his videos before deleting it. And we also gonna pretend Rich didn't know I was making a video about Peter and how he had harassed me, question mark. I kept quiet when Rich posted videos crying, but let's not pretend he weren't egging me on to make a video about how P has harassed me.
Trash. His receipts is basically trash. Like, look at them. What are you doing? What? You're doing one? Yes, drama, drama, drama. How is him saying drama, drama, drama is egging you on to make a video? Like, where's your receipts of him egging you on? And don't give me freaking screenshots because we know you faked receipts in the past. We want video evidence, Kuckian. Video evidence, not this fake you want to post, because that's not credible and any investigator should know that.
I'll say that it's enough for now, but the person you see on the screen is a made-up character that bears no resemblance to the real person. I spoke with Rich on the phone for hours at a time, every single month. The real Rich I actually knew is not a warm person in the slightest. So you basically are admitting here that you hanged out with someone who wasn't the warmest person, wasn't the kind person, which makes sense because you yourself are not, you're not really a nice person, John Kuckian. We know this. So this, you know, and this is to a lot of other people. Y'all gotta realize Rich Lux was friends with someone who wasn't a really good person for a very long time. There was a lot of times when, you know, John Kuckian got exposed for so many things. Here for the tea, Rich Lux sitting in their little, you know, their little group at the time, all quiet about the ish, sipping on their tea, didn't care about shit, didn't say nothing. You know, It took, what, here for the tea for her ish apparently to be stolen, for her to actually all of a sudden not to be friends with John Kuckian. And it took, what, Rich Lux to be like pressured by the beauty drama community, I guess, for him to actually be like, okay, I don't want to be friends with him. Like, we don't even know the full story behind that, because Rich Lux, again, hasn't been transparent with you guys regarding the situation. So I just feel if you're someone who's about growing, about growth and making positive changes or being a positive person, you would, you know, talk about these things, especially a lot of other things that are very questionable about his personality. But anyway, he said, I'm not the type of person that feels for people when they're in bad situation. And that stuck with me hard, because a week earlier, he had said, I'm the type of friend that want no responsibility. Don't call me when your kids are sick, when your car breaks down. I'll see you when I see you. And look, that could be true. We don't know. Again, it's from John Kuckian. For 18 months, I've kept quiet about this shit, and the people that have used me to launch their channels, taking advantage of my kindness, and then dragged me when they want the chance to work with someone else. I have met some of the worst people in my life on YouTube. It's very interesting how you like to play victim a lot of the time. Do you really think all the bad things that happen to you is because the whole of YouTube is evil? You look at these other popular YouTubers like Superwoman. I don't even think she's gone through half of the that you've gone to. You like to claim that a lot of these popular YouTubers only go through ish because they're growing, because they're popular, so on and so on. You're lying. You're not facing reality. The problem is from you. Here for the Tea was so pissed off because Rich went and told an ex-friend of his all of her and my secrets and privated conversations. Despite lying about not being in contact with this person anymore, I forgave him because I'm a dumb, kind-hearted. I don't remember. I think I remember this. I don't remember at the same time. I really don't remember about this. But there was a situation when Rich Lux was keeping his other friends in secret just so he can be in this little mean girl inner circle with Here for the Tea and John Kuckian. This is a good one. Here for the Tea talking to me about how Rich was allowing people to think I was the one that got him fired. Despite the fact he launched his channel off me, he's now hid the evidence and privated the videos. Being a good friend gets you nowhere.
Yeah, John, people have been messaging me like crazy, telling me that you got him fired. And like, I've lost it. Like, I don't know if you've read my Twitter, but I've lost it. I've gone insane because people are messaging me saying that you did it, and they're saying that Ashley Kyle did it. They're saying that Dustin did it. I said, these people have nothing to do with it. Like, and people are messaging me, and I'm going, no, he didn't. And they're saying, yeah, he did. I'm like, okay, then what do you want from my life?
Right? But the thing is, this audio doesn't really prove anything. This doesn't show Rich Lux allowing people. How does it make Rich Lux allowing people to think that way? And apparently, according to Here for the Tea, and if she wants to turn around and lie and act like she never said this, it was someone from Rich Lux's work that got him fired. Jeffrey's a selfish bastard, Rich Lux. Again, you have to question John Kuckian. Like, where's the video evidence? We can't just accept the screenshot. Demand video evidence if you follow John Kuckian. My whole conclusion to this is that with John Kuckian, because of his past, it is really hard to trust or believe him. I do believe there is a lot of lies and there's some truths mixed in with those lies. And I definitely feel that Rich doesn't need to debunk it because John Kuckian hasn't brought to you guys solid evidence. You know what I mean? Those screenshots that he has is incredible. But regarding to Rich Lux, if he's someone who has really changed and he's a changed man, I think he would have admit his faults and apologized for doing deceiving things to his audience, which he has not yet. And I feel like a lot of people operate from a place of hate, and because of that, anyone that hates John Kuckian, they're gonna be in love with, no matter how shady the person is or what shady things this person has done in the past. And people like to say, it's the past, let it go in the past. In that case, please use that same reasoning when it comes to John Kuckian. Guys, I know your guilty pleasure, so make sure to hit the subscribe button with the bell. Smash that like button, because if you don't, John Kuckian is going to make fake receipts on you, okay? And he's going to say you said horrible stuff about Jeffree Star, and then Jeffree Star's going to block you. So you better subscribe and hit that bell button, and I'll see you guys in another drama video.